My name is Mandy. I live in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, and this is my solar install. The problems and difficulties that I was having that made me seek out solar was the fact that Xcel kept pushing for rate hikes and setting up a smart meter, which I knew were going to lead to increased hikes, especially since I work from home. So I wanted a way to keep my costs level and anticipate those on a monthly basis versus wondering, when I'm running my AC units in the summer, how much it's going to be. If I have other roommates that might be using more power than others, how much it's going to be. I wanted a way to anticipate the costs and keep them fixed long term. The way that this problem of not having solar panels was impacting me and my family of 2 dogs was that, again, I just didn't want the unnecessary rate hikes. It was more or less a financial decision for me, but also I am a firm advocate that this planet needs more people with solar panels. I keep a green household as much as I can, and solar panels were the icing on the cake that I needed. I first discovered Energy Advantage because I know Pete. Pete was doing a bunch of solar panel installs in my neighborhood and knew that I owned my own home and that I was down to help the climate out, so he introduced me to the possibility of solar and how it could work for me. My problem has been solved through solar energy because I've got all sorts of things I'm running in my house. I work from home, I've got a brand new hot tub, and as much as I like to conserve energy and work in the natural daylight of my own home, I have other people that live here too from time to time. And so I want to make sure that, again, I'm not only saving the planet, but I'm keeping my costs down where I can. And I'm so excited to see that my app is showing me all the solar power that I'm producing, and now it's far offset what I'm actually using in my home, and that makes me feel really good. Things I want people to know about Energy Advantage is that there's a lot of misleading information out there when it comes to installing solar panels. People will tell you they don't cost you anything, they're free. There's a lot to solar panels that you have to know when you're putting solar panels on your home. It's an investment. You're making an investment in your property. And so I think the biggest thing that people should know about Energy Advantage is not only did Pete show up with his very thorough description and presentation about how exactly it was going to be set up, but when he came to me with how much he thought I should spend on solar panels, and I wasn't comfortable with that number, I went ahead and said, hey, this is what I'm a little bit more comfortable with. This is what my usage is. And if it spikes from time to time, that's fine. But this is the agreement and this is the price point I'm okay with entering into, especially when you're making a large investment like that and contributing to the value of your home. The other thing that is unique to Energy Advantage is that there's all sorts of people that I was working with over the entire course of the install project. I was working with Pete on the front end, and then I was working with Mike on the back end, who was really, really good about project managing the entire thing, telling me what to expect, being very communicative with timelines. I could call him, text him, sometimes it'd be 8 o'clock at night, sometimes it'd be 6 o'clock in the morning. But after a while, I just loved working with him because he wouldn't leave me unresponded to, and he made sure I was knowing on every step of the way. My favorite aspect of working with Energy Advantage is, look at my solar panels, they look great. First of all, they gave me a quality solar panel install. They weren't disturbing to me at all. When I worked from home, they weren't disturbing me at all. They came in, did what they needed to do, let me know when they'd be here well ahead of time, so I wasn't surprised someone just showed up at my door. And everybody there is awesome. Everyone's awesome. Everyone's super nice to work with. They're super fun. They're kind of my homies now. I would say my experience with Energy Advantage was better than I could have expected. Again, it's a lot to say you're going to do something like this substantial to your home, and there's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of unknowns about solar energy, about if there's any hidden costs involved, those sorts of things. I'm very, very thorough. All of my questions were answered. As nitpicky as they were, as granular as they got, all those questions were answered. And even in the middle of the install, if I was like, wait, what's going on, what's happening? Or how does this work and how should it work? All of my questions were answered every step of the way. So I would say on a scale of 0 to 10, you gotta go with Energy Advantage. 10 all the way. Hey, I'm Mandy. This is my crib, and I live in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. I live here with my 2 dogs and my hot tub. Techno, dance, Cuban, like underground, like breaks and stuff like that. Like he's old school, but
I think he
got it. Oh, I used to go to Ultra Music Festival back in the day.
Oh.
It was all like, woo!
Oh, that's the best.
I could work on my tan. I could be like squinting the whole time, either or. Okay.
Cool.
Wait. Okay. So wait. Wait. Say that again. One more time. Do people even watch these? They're gonna watch mine. Oh!
They're gonna see you.
Okay, perfect. The girl with the blue and the purple hair? Yeah, her. And I'm like, okay, well, we probably need to talk. He's like, I'm coming over on Monday. I'm like, make it Tuesday because Monday I recover from the weekend.